Okay. Welcome to Forza Motorsport. It's been interesting up until this point. I've done the race, I've done the practice run, I've done the intro races. I've had a little fiddle around with the settings and just the general menu and the UI. And it's been interesting. It's been interesting. This is my first whatever you want to call it, into Forza Motorsport. I've obviously played a lot of Forza Horizon from Forza Horizon 3 up until 5 present day. I play a lot of Assetto Corsa. I've played quite a bit of R Factor. I've played Automobilista. I don't think there's a racing sim I haven't played, but the one I've spent a lot of time on is Assetto Corsa. And so I've got some reference points to go off, but I haven't got any Forza Motorsport references to go off, and that meant that realistically the game had an opportunity or a chance to wow me, to shock me, to surprise me, and it surprised me in a couple ways. Not necessarily good. It's one of those games where I look at the visuals and I compare it to the gameplay, and I feel like I can see what they prioritize or what they kind of went for, but I'm gonna give it much more of a chance. I've only been on it for about the best part of 45 minutes, which I don't feel like is enough time to really give a proper real. Why is my stream lagging? It's lagging on my Streamlabs is lagging, but yeah, give a real insight into the game and the potential of it. So I'm gonna try and keep an eye on that, the lag and stuff, but yeah, aside from that, like I said, I'm ready to give it another proper shot, a proper go. So let's do that without much further ado. So we have, what's this? An instruction, a builder's cup. What is this? Okay, so these are just other cups then. Okay, interesting. Okay, cool, that's interesting. I'm going to keep my recorder running. I hope it's not going to affect my start rate any further. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of the mic for my recording. Right, so in introduction, well, we're really doing our introduction. So anyway, let's go into the Magello Club events. So what have we got here? Our PI limit is 6. I want to see if we can upgrade our car. So yeah, we're currently, here we go.
You'll have the opportunity to upgrade your car. Use the valuable car points you've earned for new performance parts. New parts will be unlocked as you level up your car throughout the series.
Thank you, ma'am. So yeah, literally, let's try and get as close to that 600 ceiling as we can.
Or CP for short. Using your CP gets you the best performance upgrades to install. Try to experiment with different parts. If a part doesn't get you the results you were looking for, remove it. Then use the refunded CP for something else.
Okay.
No two cars are the same. Each car has its own unique set of parts. As you level up the car, new categories of parts will unlock.
Alright, I think that's pretty straightforward. So
installing parts will change the car's performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect that change. A car's PI is determined by its level of performance. The faster the car, the higher the PI number. Car class corresponds to a specified PI range. Each event will have a car class and PI limit that we will need to stay under in order to compete.
Okay, so I think that's pretty straightforward.
Be sure to keep an eye on the balance between power and handling. Over-investing in any one area can hurt our competitiveness. Experiment to find a build that's right for you. Quick Upgrade will install parts for you and build a car with a balanced performance. This is a summary of how your car's performance will change when we install the parts for you. Alright, Now that we have some new
So I was
let's
forced
head out for our
to do the quick part then. That was a bit annoying.
That build looks good. Let's head to Magello.
I don't think it looks good at all. I mean, if it's installed everything I have, then great. Wait, I need to use my money. Did I not have parts already? I guess I just unlocked them then. Okay. Hold on a second. What have I just done? Nothing. Let's go back and continue. Oh, this is a race circuit I haven't been on in a while. I haven't raced here in a long while. Oh, let's see what I remember.
Changing one driving assist at a time is the best way to understand how each affects car control. While you're running the required practice laps, push that new build to the limit to hit that target lap time.
Look how this looks like it's running at about 2 frames per second. That's my problem. So we've got 3 laps to practice. We've got enough fuel for. You know what? I'm actually going to keep it like that. Wow. The UI is so shoddy. Look at this. It's running about 2 frames, but what is that? And then it gets to the actual game itself, and the game runs so smoothly.
You will pass through select track segments that are key to fast lap times. Your time is tracked through key segments, and when you improve your time, you'll receive a car progression bonus.
Okay. What? Right, again, I'm having to refer to the track map. Okay. This isn't the Mugello I remember. I'll be honest. And you know what? Performance is a little bit abysmal. I'm going to go to settings. Let's change our ray tracing quality to no. Where's the LSS? Yeah, we turned itself off for some reason. Okay. I need to exit the race before I see the changes, and I need them changes, boys. So let's just quit event and then make our way back. I don't know why I need to change. There's a lot of things going on in this game that are very I don't know, interesting. I'm trying to love the game for what it is. It's really difficult. There's a lot of flaws. And again, this is my first sort of, I'm dipping my toes into Forza Motorsport, so it has every chance, every opportunity to like wow me, and I'm not getting wowed. I'm really not getting wowed. Okay. Hopefully the game runs a little smoother this time around. Why? But we've done this. Oh, but we've done this.
Using your CP gets you the best performance upgrades.
I went through this. Why do I need to hear it again? This is what I mean.
Get you the results you were looking for. Remove it. Then use the refunded CP for something else. No two cars are the same. Each car has its own unique set of parts. As you level up the car, new categories of parts will
I don't even want to play this game at this point. I'm gonna just switch over to the
Installing
crew.
parts will change the car's performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect that change. A car's PI is determined by its level of performance. The faster the car, the higher the PI number. Car class corresponds to a specified PI range. Each event will have a car class and PI limit that we will need to stay under in order to compete. As we build, be sure to keep an eye on the balance between power and handling. Over-investing in any one area can hurt our competitiveness. Experiment to find a build that's right for you. Quick Upgrade will install parts for you and build a car with a balanced performance.
Oh, come on.
This is a summary of how your car's performance will change when we install the parts for you.
Thanks.
All right, now that we have some new parts installed, let's head out for our next event.
Then please let me head
That
out.
looks good. Let's head to Magello.
Christ. Oh man, why did we have to go through that again? Why did we have to go through that again? Put me straight back into the race. Oh boy.
Changing one driving assist at a time is the best way to understand how each affects car control.
What is that? Like, still, what is that? I'm just going to... I'm going to range racing off. Or ultra. Please don't take me through any... Okay.
Changing one driving assist at a time is the best way to
Oh
understand
my
how
god.
each affects car
I'm gonna
control.
have to run at like 2 frames per second so I don't have to hear this again every single time. Why do I have to leave the race for that to be like in order anyway? Right, let me run everything at medium. It's a particular setting that's causing this and I don't know what it is. I'm running a 3080 Ti and a 70... What do I even have? 5700, 5800 X3D. Like, come on, man. Jesus, that's tight.
Every circuit features key segments, like the one you just completed, that we can use to gauge your overall lap performance. Experiment with where to get on the brakes, when to accelerate, and find your perfect racing line to shave precious seconds off your lap time.
Not having a great time.
Your fastest time through that segment this session. Keep it up, and we'll have no problem getting the results we're after today. You pushed it in practice. Let's go racing. We achieved our target time with that last lap. Great work.
Too late. Turned in way too late. This is a laggy mess, and I really can't do it. I really look at the state of it. I pray to God it doesn't make me do that practice again. I pray to God I don't have to go through the little tips and advice again. I pray to God I go back and we just get it cracking. I need to do some benchmarking because boy, yeah, what's going on here is a lot. Let's put that on high, and let's run a benchmark. DLSS. I'll also leave it on ultra quality, I think. I really think it's one setting that's causing a lot of the frame rate issues. But I just don't know what setting that would be. I think there's a lot of potential for fun, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's a lot of potential for fun. Yeah, already as long as I can't cancel the I can't cancel it. Man. Christ. The thing is, can I trust auto? Let's restart with these new settings and see what we've got going on. Carter, I've turned ray tracing off, mate. I've turned ray tracing off. This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. And it won't let me like cancel. I have a 3080 Ti, 12 gigabyte. There you go. I've got a Ryzen 7 5800X3D, which is being liquid cooled, and it's running at 65 degrees. So that's not the problem. The graphics card is being pushed, but it's only running at 62 degrees. Yeah, something's very wrong. Everything is now on auto. Ray tracing itself is on auto. You know what? Let's try turning ray tracing off rather than auto, and see if that has any effects. But I can't play like this, man. Let's ray tracing off completely. Just in case somehow it was the problem. No, we're still running at the low 20s. the best way to see if something's really wrong, I'm gonna run on minimum settings. I'm gonna run an absolute minimum settings with no DLSS. And if we that should be on 100%. It's off. That doesn't matter really at the moment in time. Low. If anything can be off, I'm going to turn it off. Otherwise, it will be low. So this is minimum. This is minimum settings right now. So let's see how it does. I will happily play some crew at this moment in time. So it's been effective. So we're over 30 now. On absolute minimum settings. Absolute minimum settings. Now we've dropped below 30. There was a driver update yesterday, so my graphics driver is updated. We're now in the low 40s. Yeah. I don't know if Xbox has a screenshot function. Yeah, we're done with this game. I'll be honest. It is the most heavy. That part is the most heavy the game will be, Cardar. But I've also run everything on absolute minimum. No ray tracing. Everything on either off or low. Like that should be 60 with my setup. And I play every single game I have maxed out, usually. So something's clearly very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong. I'm going to restart the game. I'm going to try restart the game. I think I'm giving it a big benefit of the doubt, to be honest. But let's restart the game and see if that improves things at all. I have never seen anything like it, I'll be honest. There's no current graphic driver update. There's no update for the game. So right. Otherwise, also like see something like a train simulator that we do. You can get away with being on like the 40s. In my opinion, it's very subjective anyway. Everyone has their own like opinion. But for me personally, I would say you can get away with being on the high 40s, even 30s. There's a reason why it's available on console. But something like this where you need to like turn in at the exact right time and the exact right amount and react to the road very specifically and grab control of the car if you lose control. You can't afford to be losing frames. Thank you very much, shooters as well. Exactly. Oh, I had some bad times on Call of Duty before I got my current computer. I'll tell you what, I had some really bad times. Oh, you reminded me of some really bad times. Right, so we've restarted the game just in case perhaps it needed a game restart. Although it didn't say that, but let's try it anyway. The thing is, if every time I'm going to have to keep restarting the whole game, I'm not going to know at what part it runs fine at, because it will just take too much time. See, now it's on 60, you just needed to restart. Now it's locked. But how do I now know what the problem was? If every single time I'm going to have to restart the game. we averaged 100 frames if VSync wasn't, if we didn't have VSync on. That's 100 frames average, which makes sense. Yeah, and I would agree with you. I would agree with you. That's the only thing that would make sense. I'm gonna put everything back up and not touch ray tracing at all and just see. Maybe everything on medium. I'll put everything on medium. No, high. Because it should run on high. It should run on high, I'll be honest. But I'm not going to touch ray tracing. What's DLAA then? We've already taken a big hit. But still not as big as a hit as we had before. Okay, right, yeah. Okay. The thing is, I know this is like the worst case scenario and the hardest that the game will be to run, but like I want to be ready for anything. I want a smooth experience, no matter what happens on the game. No, but it says it's DLSS though. So how does that work? In that case, then I'll just put it to quality then. And I'll turn this down a little bit to 4. And we'll see how much of a difference that makes. I just want to play the game card, I'll be honest with you, mate. I just want to play the game. I don't want to be doing all of this. Worst case scenario, low 40s. And that's another thing. Yeah. Another thing as well is that I don't want to be going from 30 to 40 to 35 to 60 to 50, because that will make things so much worse than just playing at a constant 40 or a constant 50. Maybe my dynamic render quality is a bit too much. Let's turn that down to medium. There's a guy on YouTube who does like benchmarking, and he's like low, medium, high, ultra for all those different graphics cards. I need him right now. I need him right now to tell me what exactly is going on. But that looks like it's had an effect, dynamic render. The thing is, dynamic render means it changes, right? That's why it's dynamic. I don't want that. We're getting there. Very slowly getting there. But I can't turn it off. Oh, it's my resolution. It's my resolution. So low is 720p, medium is 1080p, high is 1440p, and I'll just... I have a Pokemon, or I can't... I can't have that any lower. It's all gone back up to auto as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna leave the game completely after the changes I've just made and restart the game. So it's 4K, but everything's on medium, and what I can't put on medium I put on high. I don't think that's an issue. You know what, Carter? I think something like DLAA, that's a bloody mouthful. DLAA, I'm not too sure about, to be honest with you. DLSS, though, I think it just needs a bit of time to mature. If you look at where it's come just since its birth in the last few years, it's matured a lot. So I think another 2 years, another 3 years, maybe even, and it will be perfect. I really think that. But for now, while it's still maturing, yeah, it's gonna be hit and miss. I don't know, this yellow border as well. I don't know if it's coming up on stream, but there's a yellow border on the top and the right of my screen that's coming from the game. I don't know why that's a thing. Surely this is going to be a constant 60, surely. I haven't eaten anything today. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as it is. So worst case scenario, I get 60. Best case scenario, I get 60. I'm happy. I wish it was 144, I'll be very honest. But that's on my monitor, not the game. So, and I wish I had not V-Sync, G-Sync as well. Really? See, that says a lot. Isn't a 4060 Ti the equivalent of a 3080, I think? So we average at 90. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna get one of the game. Okay, the 8 gigabytes one. I'm sure it's the equivalent of a 3080. I'm sure. Oh. Is he playing in 4K as well? 20 to 4, it's not the what I can't do. You know, like when you see 60 FPS for the first time, Cardo, when you say, like, for me personally, yeah, I was playing on console my whole life. I went to PC when I was about 18 and played in 60 FPS, and it was glorious and I loved it. And then I went to my friend's house and we'd play FIFA. This was back, we were a bit younger. We'd go play FIFA at his house, and he's obviously on a PS4 at the time. And my eyes hurt, and I'd tell him, or we'd play GTA, and I'd be like, bro, do you not see, like, this is bad? This is really bad. I do not see it. And he would always just think I'm exaggerating. And then he experienced 60 FPS and he was like, okay, I understand now. Ultra wide. Oh, see, ultra wide has its own. I would love an ultra wide monitor for racing, I'll be honest, but it does come with its own caveat. Oh, we have to do this again. Are you serious? I'm having to do this for the 3rd time. We've gone past this. We've gone to the practice. I've done the practice. Let me go. Let me go. And the upgrades stay. The upgrades that I did at the very beginning, I saw this thing, this guide, whatever you want to call it, they're still there, right? So the games remembered that I've upgraded my car. But wait, so why do I have to see this again? Why do I have to hear this again? Why do I have to watch this again? It's driving me crazy. This drives me crazy.
Installing parts
all right,
will
enough.
change the car's performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect
100%, I agree. 100%, Carter. 100%.
The car's PI is determined by its level of performance.
At the end of the day, once upon a time, we all played at Constant 30 and we had no issue with it. We had no issue with it. We were all on console at one point.
Each event will have a car class and PI limit.
And we didn't have an issue with it. And it's like we saw that the grass was greener and we just couldn't go back to the wheat fields.
Over-investing in
You know what it
any
is?
one
When I
area
bought
can
this
hurt our
monitor,
competitiveness.
all I had in mind was
Experiment
4K,
to find a build
4K,
that's right for
4K.
you.
I want a 4K monitor. I want a 4K monitor. Nothing
Quick
else.
upgrade
I
will
didn't know
install
about
parts
high
for you
refresh
and
rate.
build a car
I
with
didn't know
advanced
about
performance.
G-Sync and FreeSync. I think that's AMD's one.
This is
I didn't know
assembly
about any
code.
of that,
Car's
man.
performance will change when we install the
So-
parts for you.
All I knew was I wanted a 4K monitor, and I bought a 4K
Now that
monitor,
we have
and it's
some
an
new
amazing
parts
4K monitor. It's
installed, let's
amazing.
head out for
It's
our
it's
next
done me good for many years.
That build looks
But
good. Let's head
now
to the
that I
demo.
know there's other things out there, I would rather, I think, a 240 hertz or maybe 144 hertz. But if I'm gonna swap this out, if I'm gonna lose 4K and go to 2K 1440p,
Changing
I
one
would take
driving
144
system at a time
hertz
is the best way to
or
understand how
what's the
each
other one?
affects car control.
240. All right, man. Also the clutch. Maybe my issue with the clutch had to do with that. I'm gonna try turning the clutch on again. There's an issue with the clutch where it feels like it sticks in the game. So I turned it off, but I'm gonna turn it back on and we'll see if I still have that issue. Cardo, you made a very good choice. The thing is, I don't think there's a huge difference between 4K and 2K. It's not like 4K and 1080p. You really see the difference. But I think between 2K and 4K, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't mind going down, but I couldn't go down to like a 1080p monitor, even if it was 300 hertz or 360 hertz. I think is the one of the more higher ones. But 4K to 2K, I think is very doable. But yeah, you can now not, if you've got high refresh rate, you can't go back to 60. I'll tell you that for free. You can't go back. All right, let me focus. Hold on. My shifter. My shifters. The settings for my shifter's gone. Oh, this game's really bad. I've not had a good time with this game so far. I've lost my, and it's completely changed out my wheel as well. Come on. Oh, I'm not having the best time with this game, I'll be honest. There's a lot of just weirdness. There's a lot of yeah. Have you been playing as well then, Kardar? You know, before trains, it was just racing games for me. It was just racing games. And then I found out simulators, and I found trains, and my life changed. But I'm always gonna go back to my roots. That is so annoying. I didn't know you had to do it every time. That is so annoying. Yeah, right. Like the racing itself, I haven't had the worst time with. You see at the very beginning when I changed gear. Okay, didn't do it that time. Hold on. I changed gear how I change gear in every other game. How I change gears in Assetto Corsa. How I change gears in like the Crew. See when I just change gears and it's that the clutch doesn't release quick enough. Why? When I downshift, it's fine. And it's really distracting. It really distracts me. I can't. Take me to the settings. Well, I'm gonna crash now because, bro, it's not opening the settings. Oh. Please. It wouldn't do it. Oh. Oh, man. It's really testing my patience. I've never had this experience of a game, man. I've never had this experience of a game before. I forgot what I even wanted to do. Now circle isn't. Oh wow. Okay. I applied circle as my handbrake button, and I've had that since like PlayStation 2 days. But why was it like why was it my like okay button? The thing is, I still use my shifter, my H pattern shifter, but just without a clutch. And it's the weirdest thing, but I still want to be realistic. Basically, I still want to have a realistic experience. Switch camera was up. All right, so now X is actually doing what X is meant to do. Wow. And I didn't have to change anything for it. Like X is like the click, if that makes sense, if you know what I'm saying. And it wasn't doing that, it was circle before. Now it's X. I don't understand. Console get 100%, 100%, 100% card out. I haven't even assigned a button to look back. It's not my concern right now. It's not my concern. I won't lie, I will always prefer a H pattern, I'll be honest. I love flappy paddles, and you can't go wrong with you know, like a DSG or any like other auto kind of like shifter or clutch, sorry, but I'm a classic guy. ACC. Listen, I'm happy to go back to ACC, you know. The thing is, I never got the chance to play that properly because I'm so anal with realism. All my races in career mode are like 2 hours long because I just like realism. Like I can't play if it's not like that. So I've never had the chance. I never had the time to do like a proper race. And online, I did a few races online. Oh, that understay was incredible. I did a few races online and I had a good time. But for me, Assetto Corsa with the content manager mod, all I do is if I'm not driving on like a no hesi server or a push and P server, I'm driving on the Nürburgring, doing like tourist days. Assetto Corsa 2 is coming out. I said that really quickly. Assetto Corsa 2 is coming out. I don't know when though, but I'm happy about that. Alright, I'm gonna try to focus because I'm all over the place here. I money shifted. My brain went ahead of me. I thought about braking and I shifted down instead of up.
Fast laps and practice felt good. Time to race.
Are you surprised, Cardo? Are you surprised? Like, no one who's like, oh, like a race simmer, for example, is going to be playing Forza. And all the race simmers, the racing sim drivers that I follow on YouTube, they all had negative reviews of the game. So that tells you all you need to know. I wasn't experiencing this understeer before. I'm experiencing quite a bit of understeer. Yeah, send me the Discord link, please, Cardar. One thing I've been missing is like a community. I'll be very honest with you, man. I know it sounds sad. It sounds always sad. But I've like none of my friends have like played PC. They don't play PC. They're all console. They're all console guys. So unless the game has crossplay, I can't play with them. And I don't have like any online group or whatever that I'm part of. Thank you, man. After this practice session, I will get to join in it. Yeah, a lot of understeer. I'm not sure why there's understeer now. I'm gonna get as much practice as possible, so we're gonna be for the full 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Very wide. I'm gonna try and hit that in second next time around. Off track almost. I have no, I don't have a consistent racing line. To be fair, I thought I made the wise decision taking the Subaru because of the all-wheel drive and the fairly distributed weight. Second does help you sort of spin the car around faster there. Oh, it just doesn't turn. I should not need to be in second for any of these turns, man. But yeah, we'll see with upgrades how far we get. Yeah, exactly. That was my thinking. Do they have a like, you know, in SSO Corsa you have an indicator, that little red arrow to show if somebody's beside you. Is there a way to turn that on here? Because I would just bump into someone next to me and I have no clue they were there. That wasn't on me. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna try and find it after this race. I just realized I don't have my gloves on. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, damn. I thought I had turned it on, but I guess the settings got reset. I had the virtual mirror turned on. I'm sure I did. Hood view is king, I'll be honest. I mean, I prefer this now because I use a wheel. But before, yeah. If it's not this, it's going to be the hood view. 100%. I can only do the first person one with when you can see the steering wheel and the hands when I'm like cruising around on a game. But if I'm going to be racing, or trying at least, or trying to try, then this one wins it for me. I never really understood this view. I used to always see like people use it, and the first few times I tried it, even it was like, what is this? But then I got used to it really quickly, and now I prefer it over the one where you see the wheel and the hands. Have you been playing the Crew 3 by any chance? I say the Crew 3, Motorfest. If somehow you can like trial the Crew Motorfest or demo it, I would say go for it because it surprised me. I played a lot of the Crew 2 as well, with a wheel. And the Crew 3 is so much better, man. You can check my YouTube if you want, and just see like some of the cruise videos I've done on the Crew Motorfest. And I think even from the videos, you can tell that it's a big step up from the Crew 2. It's not a sim, it's not some ultra realistic experience, but I would honestly recommend it. We're not so different. Are you talking about the ones on the Crew 2 that they had on the Crew 2? I like those. No way. I thought I was weird. Maybe we are weird then, innit? Because, and I still got my taxi because your cars from the Crew 2, they come onto the Crew Motorfest, they get moved. So I always see the taxi there and I'm like, your time will come. Your time will come. That is hilarious. Oh my god, I thought I was the only one. I really thought I was the only one. Yeah, because there was a time limit in it. There was a time limit for them. Oh, some of them had a time limit, I think. Some of them were just like normal. Yeah. I don't know why I like stuff like that, man. It's worrying. Yeah, I've got to look for the indicator. Whoops. Let me see if I can do it here. It would be in hard, wouldn't it? Caution, chat caution messaging? Maybe. I'm going to give that a try. That's fine. Proximity arrows. There we go. Okay. Let me turn that off then. I don't know what that was. Cool. So it's under HUD, accessibility and HUD or whatever. Why are they brown? What was that? What was that? I just almost blew my engine. Nah, sorry. I don't think that was. No, I'm restarting. I can't restart. Oh no. I can't get away from this nightmare, from this hell. My engine's gone. My engine's completely. Look, it's all sneezing. My engine's sneezing. I can't do anything. My shifter is a H. It's a H pattern. I don't understand. Did it bug out when I came out of the menu? My car's dead. It's all coughing and sneezing. That is so, and you can't even restart. I guess because I've made it on expert difficulty, but the rule set, maybe that's why. But yeah, we are not going to get anything out of this race, unfortunately. I don't mind that realism in terms of like the damage, but how it happened is very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to let these guys pass because there's no point in me holding them back. That is such a shame. I first had that proper race. The AI are on 5 difficulty and I feel like it's a little too easy. They're not doing much. And that's 5 out of 8. So... Anyway, like you said, Carter, console game. Oh wait, I could just go to the pits, can't I? But they go, you're not going to fix an engine in the pits. What setup do you have, Carter? To be fair, racing with the H-shifter takes a lot of practice. The thing is, the heel and toe, I can't explain this here. So it's very intimidating, right? The thought of heel and toe. It's very intimidating. I didn't practice, I just did it. I just tried it and I did it. And I've never struggled with it since. I struggled with it a little bit actually very recently, funnily enough. But I just did it. And I don't know, I'm not sure like how I can do it, but my feet can just do it. This sucks, man. Yeah, fair enough. This really sucks. I keep forgetting to go to the pits. I keep forgetting to go into the pits. But I don't think there's much that they are going to be able to do.
Final lap.
And even if I go there, and somehow, in an arcade way, they fix my engine, I'll be there for like a minute at least. If they're going to make any attempts at making it somewhat realistic. A G27, absolute classic. Absolute classic. Look at the state of this. Look at the state of this. My God. Carter, you got a G27. It's not going to break. It's not going to break. Those things can last forever, man. That's when things used to be built tough. I started off with a G29. But when I started looking into wheels, it was in the G27 days. And yeah, I had my eyes on one for so long. We have a shop in the UK called it's called Sex, to be honest. That's exactly how it was called. But it's spelled CEX, and they do like used stuff. And I remember when I was like really young, I just would go past, you know, different ones, different shops, and I would just see them in the window, man, and I would just be like, I wish I had the money to just buy one. And when I got into uni and I had some money on the side, I bought the G29 had come out by then, and so I bought that. But it's basically, they're very similar anyway. They're very similar. But the G29, the pedals, the brake pedals specifically,
One more event left to go in the
started
series.
to
Let's
engage,
get going.
and it would engage when I'm not pressing it. And I opened it up. I still have it. It's I got a bunch of boxes behind my green screen. So I still got the box. I still got the wheel, the pedals, and everything. I opened them up. I cleaned them. I used rubbing alcohol to clean it. Cleaned all like the dirt, the dust, the grime. Put grease on like the gears so that they move smoothly. Did everything everything that I saw online, all the fixes that you could possibly do. I did. And unfortunately, yeah, man, I still had the issue. I put it all back together, and unfortunately still had the issue. It sucked, man. It sucked. I really loved it. I loved my G29, man. And the brake pedal is better than what I have now. The amount of buttons as well. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I've got a better wheel now in terms of like it's got a belt instead of gears, so the force feedback is better. And you know, with a G29, when you're driving in a game and you turn the wheel slowly, you feel the gears. It's not. I pick up on. I have a very I'm very much an attention to detail person. And so I picked up on that, and every time I turned the wheel, I could feel the gears turning, and it killed like immersion for me.
Looks like the car is ready, so let's head to Kyalami.
But it was an amazing wheel, and the brake pedal is like no other. I have a Thrustmaster now, and the pedal set that comes with it, pardon me, sorry, the pedal set that comes with it is another track I've never seen in my life. They're okay for general driving, but they're not great for racing. My F1 experience with this pedal set was horrendous, and I had such a good time with it with the G29 pedals. Alright, this is a completely new circuit to me. I've never heard of this, let alone driven it. Let's give this a go. Oh, that was a lot tighter than I expected. I'm only relying on the track map. I should probably be behind some AI, just to sort of guide me around. Holy shit. That's a tough one. You know, I've seen some guys do some magic with the keyboard. You know, I've really seen some guys work magic with the keyboard. Oh, the memories. I don't want to go back to a keyboard. I don't want to go back to racing with the keyboards. Need for Speed World. Need for Speed World days. If you know, you know. Oh, what a classic. I never got to enjoy that game fully. I was playing it on like a school laptop, but it ran. That's what mattered. And I ran it minimum settings about 15 frames per second, and I loved every minute of it. This one is really tricky to maneuver. The Ford Mustang would be torture on this circuit. Absolute torture. I think I could hit a 207. I'm sure I could hit a 207. That's what we need to hit for our bonus goal. I came in way too hot. Damn, that was a good lap as well. Oh, we're in South Africa. That was a good lap. Yeah, that's the thing. That's literally like, I think to myself, if I'm on a drag strip, great, Mustang would be amazing. But I'm gonna be on circuits. There are gonna be turns. And the crowds are hidden behind fences, so I'll just be hitting the fence instead of the crowds.
Nice work out there in practice. The race is
That could have been a 207. I know that could. Oh, my shifter. My shifter's damaged. That's why. I just realized what happens. So when I put it into fourth and I move the stick left, it engages second. It gives me. I'm still using my shifter from my G29. So now I have an excuse to get the Thrustmaster one, which I've had my eyes on for a while, I'll be very honest. Oh, that is such a bummer. That makes a lot of sense. I had issues when I'd just be recording like normal videos as well. And I was like, why, like, why are the gears going crazy? But it makes sense. I've been very aggressive with this one, I'll be honest, over the years. Oh, I forgot about this one. I forgot about that. Forgot about that completely. Sounds good. When it's low torque, it sounds good. I'll probably try and open this up actually and see if I can fix it myself, whatever the issue is. I just realized what you said about the blue lines. Right. I'm performing worse than I did in like my first go. What excuse do I have? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'm not gonna hit that 207. Nope, I've lost it.
minutes till race start.
I just realized something. My thing is off center. There we go. Did it again. I like to, when I shift, I like to stay holding the stick sometimes, no homo. And that causes the thing to stick, not stick, sorry, to switch. Because like of the pressure of me holding it. Oh yeah, good shot. I didn't think of that, thank you. I need to check it anyway because I've moved the monitor and my webcam is attached to my monitor. My engine's going. I'm losing my engine. That is going to be it for our race, for our practice run. Thank you, Carter, for that. Oh, I can only choose tires. And if I don't, fuel. And if I don't, vehicle part. My drivetrain is fine. That should be alright, right? I think. We'll see. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna finish practice here because the car's tired. Why did it come into the pits like all like cool and screeching tires, and why did it do that? This ain't Need for Speeds. It came in like it was all cool. I like to have like double the fuel I need. I don't know whether that's a good. It's not a good thing, but just to be on the safe side.
Before each race, you can adjust your starting position. If you cross the finish line in
What?
first, second, or third position, you will receive a podium bonus. The size of the podium bonus depends on your starting position and difficulty settings.
Why?
The more you challenge yourself, the bigger the podium bonus could be.
I know, right? Why? Hold on. I want to make them a little bit harder. Yeah. Why is this the thing? Why can't I select where I'm starting from? You know what? So, wow. So if I put myself thirds, my projected finish is 4th to 6th. Cool. That's what the game thinks of me. I am heartbroken. I am flabbergasted. Let's start last. Let's go from last. Let's do what racing games have been doing to us for years. Oh, I didn't. I just saw your message card. I missed it. Is that times then compared to these guys, right? Because then it would be like qualifying and I could put myself in the right place. Why can't they? I feel like they should have taken practice as like a sort of qualifying and then put me on the track based on that. Wow, that was understeery as hell. Christ. Don't brake like that. My apologies, big bro.
Stay aggressive, but avoid trading paint or taking any shortcuts off track.
I've been told off. Yes, ma'am.
Time penalties that could hurt our chances at a top finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
He's on my inside. Get him here though. Didn't need to downshift there. I feel like I've got no ABS sometimes.
Final lap. You got this.
What does that even mean? Stunning and increased AI. Marketing, honestly, marketing is a joke. Held it nicely down the inside. We should hold that position. He's still very much there. We're good. We're on the podium on the final lap. That was close. Oh, that was close near the end.
Good work today.
It would have held me back anyway because of the penalty, I think, though. Man, this whole cup has been absolute shambles. It's been an absolute shambles.
Congrats. We just earned our first Builders Cup trophy. Not a
Full
bad
finishing
way to
8th.
start our collection.
I don't want anything for that. Thank you, Carter. I will do that. I'm praying not to forget, but I'm planning on doing it. Let me do it now, actually. I'll do it now.
Every Builders
All right,
Cup
I'm in.
tour contains multiple series of car
I'm in.
groupings, each a unique challenge to outbuild and outrace
Thank
your
you for the
competition.
invite.
As you complete tours, you will unlock unique rewards. Check back regularly, as new tours with new rewards are released on a regular basis.
Listen, I'll try. I'll try. I can promise you that. I'll try it. You know, whatever the outcome will be, though, you'll see. You can see how rusty I am. It's been a while. Put me on the Nürburgring, on the Nordschleife. Brilliant time. We'll have a brilliant time. But anywhere else, especially these tracks that I'm all seeing for the first time, tracks that I'm seeing for the first time, it's like it takes a while. It takes a while. But yeah, thank you regardless though, and yeah, I look forward to racing with you guys, man. If they're your friends, then yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, off we move. Practical performance at Laguna Seca, a track I know. Amazing. Let me record. Maybe you can make some videos out of this.
Modern high-performance hatchbacks have evolved into serious street and track weapons.
Wow.
Precise handling, amazing stopping power, instant turbo response.
All right, man. Thank you for
Yet they
stopping
still
by.
retain
Take care,
their
my
practical
friend.
layout and substantial cargo space. Competitive manufacturers have consistently integrated cutting-edge engineering to produce a fast, controllable package enthusiasts reliably push to the limit. And with the vast upgrades available, drivers will strategize their builds to extract considerably more performance and fun.
Rightio. So we have a few things to choose from. We're sitting on 146k or just over right now. Off the jump, I mean, well, judging by the PI, this is looking pretty tasty. So that's on what, 497 PI? How much is it though? Can we afford it? Oh, we have it. Apparently. There's a little bus. There's a little chopping trolley. Mean we have it? I think it will. I do want a Golf. If it's up to me, I want a Golf. But it seems like we already have this. Oh, it's a DLC. Of course it is. No way. I am not surprised. Okay. Well, let's leave that alone then. So disregarding the 497, we've got 485 over there. You know what? I'm glad it's the Golf. I'm glad it's the Golf. I think we should just have it in white. White looks pretty cool. And we still have some money left over for upgrades, so we can see what we'll do. So our limit is 600 once again. So let's start on the engine. We'll have a race. Race what? It doesn't even tell you what race it is. It just says oil and cooling race. But very well. Let's have a race exhaust as well. We don't have enough money for that. We got 300 left. Okay, let's put a sport exhaust on it then, and leave it like that for now until we have a bit more money. Because we still have almost 100 PI left to explore. So Laguna Seca, this should be a much better experience than we've had previously, if I'm being entirely honest.
WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca is 2.2 miles of twisting blacktop surrounded by deep gravel. So if you go off, you will lose many track positions slowly getting back on.
Okay, thank you very much. So we've got 3 laps of practice. So let's adjust our fuel strategy, and I think enough for 5 laps will be safe. Safe bet. Overcooked it slightly, just a touch. way too early, but I thought I'd try using that as a braking marker. Oh, it's been a while since I've come onto this track, man. I need to find a turning point for that turn and fast. Got the turning point nailed down, I just need the speed nailed down as well now. Ah, too much again. Not having a good time around that turn so far. That was terrible. Ah.
starts in 5 minutes. seconds to race start.
Oh, that was disappointing. That was disappointing. I feel like I should have done so much better. So a lot of that was just getting used to the car and the way it handles. But nonetheless, I feel like I should have done much better. Monza T1 vibes. My turning points are horrendous, man.
Let's go.
That was bad. Ah.
Nice work out there. P10.
Maybe put myself way back in the pack wasn't a move. That's pretty much all we've got enough for. This one's going to be an incremental upgrade car. You know what? I am going to turn on the lens at this point because there's just no point in me driving through a circuit that I'm not familiar with. Yeah. I'll use it for the practice and then turn it on for the main race. I should not have done that. Ah, try too hard. Ooh. My bad, OG. Let's let him go through.
Minutes till race start.
Why can't I edit the amount of fuel that gets put? Oh, okay. Ay, 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 ay. Jesus is Lord.
Seconds.
This is gonna be the last race. Well, I'm out of here. And I'm out of here. Not like anyone cares. But we're gonna be out of here. Ain't no way. Braking like a chump, then when I try to overtake him, that's when he decides to go for the move. Oh, wow. Ain't no way, man. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, man. Still early on. Jesus. How did we end up making that many places after the start we had? That was a horrible little segment. This is a fun little circuit. I do like this.
Three more. One more. Finish strong.
Compared to the other races, that was a good race.
Well done.
Compared to the other races. 6 overall in the championship. And we are going to leave it there for now. Thank you for tuning in if you've been here. Thank you for going through this with me. It was as painful as it was for me as it was for you. But there's only room for improvement and progress from here. So hopefully I'll catch you soon. And have a very lovely rest of your day, evening, or morning.